Great evening, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are, another Monday Night Live. We're excited on behalf of all of those who joined us tonight. We want to say thank you and congratulations. We honor Dr. King and his day today. We're not going to be before you long. My name is Gerald W. Parker. I'll be your presenter for this session. I want to share with you tonight what I consider to be the greatest opportunity that exists on planet Earth. Once again, for those who've joined us, thank you so much for being here. And again, we honor the King holiday, so we're not going to be before you long, but I think Dr. King would want us to continue to press forward, right? And here's an opportunity to do that. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome and congratulations. Your invitation only exclusive VIP access has been granted. So let's get right into it and move on to our next slide. Mr. Ramirez, give me a minute here. I've got to stop the screen share and restart. Don't know what's happening. We got it. Hang on a second, sir. Guys, once again, thank you so much for joining the platform. We're not going to be before you long. Again, we celebrate the King holiday with much respect. And again, we're going to be on and off. Miss Lynn Gibbs out of Phoenix, Arizona, welcome to the platform. Let's get started. My good friend Richard out of Atlanta, welcome to the platform, sir. College Park is represented tonight. And we're going to go ahead and get started. Once again, the exclusive VIP access has been granted. Let's get into our conversation, guys. We know that the system is broken. Now, most hardworking people are doing everything right, and yet they're still falling behind. And why? Because their income is tied to time. Inflation silently steals purchasing power, taxes, debt, and banks. They win first. Retirement is uncertain, even for high earners. The question still remains, is this system, if this system worked, would more people be financially free by now? Wouldn't they? I would say yes. But here's the hard truth, ladies and gentlemen. Hard working is not harder working harder, is no longer the answer. Saving more doesn't work. Traditional investing takes decades. Most people are one emergency away from financial disaster. See, the real problem isn't effort. It's that most people were never taught leverage or how money actually works. Nobody's teaching us that. So what people really want, what do they really want? It's bigger than money. People want time freedom. They want predictable income. They want peace of mind. They want the ability to live life on their terms. Now imagine building wealth without working more hours, taking massive risks, or sacrificing your current lifestyle. See, what if you could build wealth without using your existing income, without waiting decades, without becoming a financial expert? What if your money worked harder than you do? Now, this is where everything changes, right? Because MWR exists to help you achieve these things: time freedom, financial independence, all right, faster results, safer and smarter. This isn't just theory, ladies and gentlemen. See, this is a system that's already working for thousands of people across this country. I want to welcome you to MWR, Make Wealth Real, the only lifestyle and legacy company of its kind. And we're on a mission. What is that mission? To create more financially independent families than any company in history. I want to be a part of that, and I know you do too. Now, most wealth plans require what? More money. Ours creates it. No need to drain your savings, no second job required, no financial expertise needed, no guessing or doing it yourself strategies. No need for that. MWR's wealth system is expert driven and self-funding. So you may ask, how do we do it? Let's show you. MWR using a proven 4-part self-funding system. First, we talk about SHIP. We put that in place. That's our ability to help you reclaim money that you're already spending. Then we show you how to earn additional streams of income. Then also we create leverage, multiplying results using experts, teams, and the bank's money gets us to this point: freedom. Build passive income with appreciating assets. Now, here's the thing about it. Let's talk about how it works and break it down a little further when we talk about SHIP. See, our financial experts shift money that you're giving to the government, banks, and big business back to you through how? How do we do it? Savings created from debts, taxes, bills, and daily purchases. Average member results $700 to as much as $2,000 a month. Now, individual results may vary, but if we've got the ability to put as much as $2,000 a month back into your pocket from your existing finances, I say we're winning. No question about it. Now, let's talk about earning multiple streams of income, all right, including reoccurring monthly income. With this concept, with the revenue sharing plan that's been put in place, 12 members, only 12, count them, only 12 members pays you $600 a month. That's a car payment for many people. 30, 60, 90 team members pays you $1,500 to as much as $3,000 a month. Now we've got the rent and mortgage covered. 480 team members. That's a but what happens when you get 6,000 team members on your team? Personally, I don't care if it takes you 10 years to do it. Look at where you end up. When the dust settles, this is where you are. I mean, think about it. $1 million a year, you're not only your dreams, they're now a reality. Income that pays repeatedly for members you or your team refer just one time. See, this is how you use leverage to accelerate and multiply your income. That's what we do. And let's talk about leverage. Let's use the bank's money. See, wealthy people don't use their own money to invest, they use other people's money. Now, this program is strictly optional, but look at what MWR Fundable 360 offers you and I. The ability to gain $50,000 in guaranteed ongoing unsecured business funding with no collateral, no personal guarantees, and no personal credit risk. Recognized as the premier business funding system by Forbes Magazine, Inc. 5000, Entrepreneur Magazines, and a host of other publications. But guys, now let's talk about freedom beyond appreciation. I want to introduce you to America's first and only silver rental program. See, at MWR, silver isn't just a way to store value, it works for you. We always talk about putting your money to work for you. We can put silver to work for you in the way of passive income. See, your silver actually works to create a consistent flow of monthly income. Now, this program is exclusive to MWR. High yield silver rental agreements you can't get anywhere else. Look as hard as you want, search as long as you want, you won't find it. We're the only company in this country, in the history of this country, that's been able to pull this off, to bring a platform such as this and make it available to the general public. Now, let's talk about how it works. When we put that money to work for you, put that silver to work, and we have the ability to help you earn up to 2% monthly. That's 24% annually. Also benefit from asset appreciation. No risk, no headaches, no skills needed. Tangible, liquid, real assets that you own. Easy process. Click to buy, click to earn, and get paid, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we're bringing to the table. So let's just recap. MWR's complete self-funding wealth system. Thinking about, again, shifting money back to you, $700 to as much as $2,000 per month. The ability to earn additional income from $150 to as much as $450,000 per month in residual income. Leverage. Let's jumpstart this process and secure business funding at a tune of $50,000. Now, we talk about freedom, silver assets that can appreciate and pay you passive monthly income all at the same time. Think about it now, savings, income, funding, and assets all in one ecosystem, under one roof. I don't know where you can go to get an opportunity like this. So we're strongly asking you to consider joining our community, and getting started is quite easy. We've got two options. Here's the first one. The membership only, $159.95 per month. It's about the price of a cup of coffee a day. You get all the savings aspects, you get the silver and the experts, no contract to sign, and yes, it includes a spouse. Option two, the business and the membership combined. Your upfront investment, $259.95 to start. $100 of that money is your startup. Your ongoing expense is only $159.95 per month. You get the business income stream, full membership access, business systems, sites, training, and support. You don't have to reinvent the wheel here. But before we leave this slide, I want to dig a little deeper and talk more about this $259.95 investment that you make into yourself for your future. What does it do? One, it puts us in business with the fastest growing financial strategies company in the country. That's MWR. Two, it puts you and I in the middle of a multi-trillion-dollar year industry, financial services. Name a time in your life where money hasn't been an issue for everyone that you know or everyone that you meet. It always has been, always will be, because it's never designed for us to win, but we've got the tools now. The playing field has been made even. You and I have the ability to bring to the table the solution to the problem that 98% of the people in this country are facing. The issue is finances. People are sick and tired of being sick and tired. They want to turn the corner, and they want a real opportunity that's going to get them there. I say MWR is that opportunity. And we say start where you're comfortable. Upgrade at any point. Now, let's talk decisions, because we've got some decisions to make. Ask yourself these questions. One, can what I'm doing right now outperform MWR's wealth plan without any risk? Based on what you've seen and heard. Question two, if nothing changes, will I be financially free in 5 years or less? Now, that would hurt. But we've got to be honest with ourselves and candid about our assessment as to where we are. Now, if either answer is no, Your decision's already made. I say, if not MWR, then what? If not now, then when? It is 2026, guys. Now is the time for us to complete the assignment. Let's get this work done. See, the time is now. I mean, listen, there's no perfect time. It's only now or later. And later usually costs you time, money, and leverage that we can never get back. So let's talk about your next steps. The goal was to provide you with enough information to be able to make an educated decision, to see if what you're seeing and hearing tonight is a good fit for you. So now you follow up with the person that invited you. Contact your MWR director. They've got a link that they can forward to you to get you going now. Whatever membership you choose, whether it's a customer or whether you want both, the customer portion and also the business opportunity. Now you choose your path. You have to decide which one is right for you. Number 3, then we plug into the system. Start leveraging MWR's proven system to build wealth and time freedom, guys. And I'll share my story with you shortly. And that, matter of fact, shortly becomes now. When we talk about a proven system, right? I'd be remiss if I didn't share with you the results that I've gotten. I've been involved with MWR since day one, 8+ years ago. My relationship of 20+ years with the CEO and founder, Mr. Brian House, was what brought me here. Needing this program in my life in a major way. I'll paint a quick picture for you. When I saw this 8 years ago, 55 years old, grown man going to a job every day, paid on Friday, broke on Monday. You've never had to do it, so you probably understand what I'm talking about. But I surrounded myself with these experts. I was willing to go all in with this platform because I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. First thing happened, I consulted with the CPA. Those guys got me back $350 a month, money I saw in my check 2 weeks later. Then the credit restoration expert enhanced my credit score by 128 points. That 128 points got me a reduction in my homeowner's automobile premium by $200 a month. Who would have thought that the credit bureaus were looking at your scores, right? I mean, the insurance companies were looking at your credit score, but they are, and they were, and they continue to do so, right? It's leverage. Everything that you do now is predicated on that. Now, 128-point increase got me a reduction of $200 a month. Now, think about it. I'm 120 days, give or take, into the program. $350 saved in taxes, another $200 saved because of the credit score increase. I take that $550 and put it into an investment account, all right, a diversified cash flow account. Turns out it's paying me 10 times more than my 401k, put me in a position to retire in 10 years versus 25. Now, at this point, I'm winning for the first time in my adult life. But here's the beautiful part about it. I began to share this opportunity with others because I was a business owner. And I wanted to generate streams of income from MWR's compensation plan. Within 2 years, I started generating enough income to walk away from a $65,000 a year job to do this full time. But the story gets even better. With the creation of the Silver Rental platform, MWR now has put me in a position where I can take those savings, I can take the earnings from the investment and put into Silver and get a passive residual income. A passive income from add that to the residual income from the building of the business. Add that to all the money that we've saved along the way, in taxes and everything else that they bring to the table. Guys, this is a win. If you ever wanted a shot at winning, we've got our shot now. Tonight is the night. Now, if what you've seen and heard has moved you and you've decided to join us on this mission, this ministry, this crusade, this movement, let me be the first to welcome you to Make Wealth Real. Guys, once again, this is where lifestyle and legacy connect. Now, Fernando Ramirez, I promised I wouldn't be before the group long. That concludes our presentation. We're going to do something a little different, being that it's Monday night. There may be some comments from some of the leaders that want to pour to some of our guests tonight. But guys, don't leave this platform tonight without having a full understanding of what you've seen and heard. If you're on the fence, I want to strongly encourage you to get off of that fence. Join us on this crusade. Look at all the support that you got moving forward. We're going to throw every bit of our weight behind you so that you can succeed. Because the beautiful part about the way this is set up, Fernando, if you don't win, then I don't win. You see what I'm saying? So look, Dr. King once said, I can never be all that I ought to be until you are all that you ought to be. So we're tied together. We're in this thing together. If Richard doesn't win, then I don't win. All right. If Lynn doesn't win, then Richard doesn't win. So is it not in my best interest to help Richard win? Is it not in Richard's best interest to help Lynn win? Guys, that's what this is all about. And it's about surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals who are committed to winning. And we're not going to stop until everybody on this platform is where they desire to be in their financial life. All we've ever needed was a way to get it done, right? I think our desires all are the same. We want time freedom. We want peace of mind. We want to be financially independent, right? Everyone out here is looking for a way to get that done. MWR showed up and provided that way for me. This is the vehicle, guys. I'm convinced. I've looked at everything else out there. There's nothing that moves people in the right direction like this opportunity. And shame on us for not telling the story. Shame on us for not putting it in front of everybody that you meet, people that you know and you don't know. Give them a real chance at winning. Don't prejudge them. Let them make the decision for you. This is Monday night. I mean, we celebrate Dr. King. What was the push about? What was that movement about? It was about freedom. It was about choices. It was about living the life that you desire, right? And what price are you willing to pay? Dr. King also said if a man or woman has not discovered something that they're willing to die for, then they're not fit to live. Now, I know that's pretty heavy right there. I mean, but you think about it. How bad do you want it? Well, are you willing to keep doing what you're doing and the results be what you've always gotten? Or are you willing to make a sacrifice, to make a shift, a slight change in how you're doing things and move yourself in a different direction so that you can be a blessing not only to you or your immediate family, but to so many other people? Because is that not what it's all about? We're here to impact this world in a positive way. We've got to be able to pour into people, but you can't do that broke. You know, you can't give when you don't have it to give. Your heart may be in the right place. So position yourself. And money is not evil. The love of it is. But me and money, we're real good friends. We do things together, a lot of things to help people in a major way. And I like that relationship, you know, and I've had to build a personal relationship with my money. But before MWR, listen, I could walk in the store with $100, come out with 20 and not know what I did with the 80. Don't laugh at me because I know you've all done it yourself. So now, Lynn, I don't go to the store without a list. And I don't look for anything else in that store if it's not on my list. And I get what I got to get and I'm out of there because I've developed some discipline. A guy told me once, how well do you know your money? Do you have a personal relationship with your money? He's a financial advisor, 30 plus years of experience. I said, what are you talking about, a personal relationship? And what he was saying, did I know where my money was going? How long it was going to be gone? What it was doing when it was out there? And what time it's coming back? Do you know your money that well? Or do you have holes in your pocket? Me personally, I'm going to finish this. We started this and we're going to finish this and we're going to finish this strong, meaning position myself financially so I'll never have to worry about money again. This is by far the greatest opportunity that exists on the planet. Those of you who are already here, you know it and you understand it. But we've got to go tell this story to others. We got to encourage people to know that there's a way out of this mess that we find ourselves in. Based on the status quo in this economy, in the direction of this world, you better get your money right. You know, see, with enough money, you can operate above the fray. A lot of this nonsense that we see and hear, you can bypass all of that. But if you don't have the money, then you're caught in this world system. I want to be in the world, but not of it. How do I begin to separate myself from it? I use the tools that the world provides, money, to do that and impact the lives of so many other people. I'm so excited right now. I can't stand it. Seriously, I've seen the end at the beginning. God has shown me that. I know how this thing is going to end. But what is it going to take for it to end in my favor? I've got to have some what they call stickability. Lynn, I don't even know if that's even a word, but I got to be able to stay with this thing. I got to be able to continue to make those phone calls, schedule those appointments, put this thing in front of people, stay excited about it, and share this story and watch what happens. Ask Fernando Ramirez what one man can do to your business in the way of explosion. You're looking at him right here on the screen, Mr. Jay Early. And here's a crazy part. Mr. Jay Early lives in Germany. He's from the United States, but he does not live here. And he sponsored a young man in North Carolina, Topsail Island, an hour maybe from where I am at this very moment. And how did I miss this guy? How did I not get him? He's right here in the state, not far from me. But he reached out across the world to a young man in North Carolina who saw this thing and has lost his mind, Mr. Emery Moore. I mean, he's killing this and is on his way to being a 3-star executive director. Guys, you know what that means? He's unlocked all the money with MWR. That's $50 a day, $1,500 a month, not to mention all the other bonuses that are associated with that. all the other money that comes as his organization begins to grow. Who can do that in 48, 24 hours, 72 hours? I mean, he's done it in record time, but it would have never happened without Mr. Early reaching out to him from across the world. Guys, we got something here. This is special. This is real. I told you I wouldn't be before you long, but I'm fired up tonight, Fernando. I'm excited. Again, I'm inspired all over again. I've been listening to Dr. King, his old speeches all day long. I mean, he just continues to pour into me, but he was willing to die for it. He was willing to die to see others free and to see himself free. But look at the impact that his life has had. Now, I want to say this and I'll close. Your life, by design, all right? You're here for a purpose, a reason, to make an impact, to leave a legacy in some way. People need to know that you were here. Now, will we ever forget Dr. King? It's a national holiday. It'll be on the books for eternity. But will we ever, any of us, forget the work that he did, the commitment that he made? Will you ever? And you've told that story to your children, to your grandchildren. They'll tell it to their children and their grandchildren. 10 generations from today, they'll be talking about Dr. King. My question to you is 10 generations from today, will they be talking about you? Now, if you've done nothing to impact somebody's lives, outside of your immediate family, if you've done nothing to make a difference, if you've done nothing to make an impact because you weren't willing to make the sacrifice, then no, they will not be talking about you. As soon as the dirt is on the coffin, they go to the repast, you're forgotten. Why? You didn't leave anything. You built no wealth. You left no inheritance. You left your family struggling in debt. I don't want to stand before God and he says to me, did you complete the assignment? Have you finished the work that I designed your life to do? Have the impact. Did you leave your family strapped with debt? No, Lord, because I'm not the old man anything. All right. Did you leave an inheritance for your children? Yes, Lord. That was the assignment. And we've got a way to do it. See, and I'm done. Here's what I say about MWR, what you see in front of you tonight, what this thing has done for me and thousands of other people. Here's my approach with it. You do whatever you want to with it or take whatever approach you desire. But my approach is this. MWR is the vehicle that I use to generate the level of income that I need to get on with the work that God has called me to do. That's it for me. That's it. This is bigger than MWR. This is bigger than silver. This is bigger than anything that you've just seen. This is about impact for a lifetime. They'll know, Richard, that I was here. Yes, sir. They'll know. Because I'm going to leave the mark. And I'm going to show them what's possible when you serve a God as great as we serve. So with that being said, Fernando Ramirez, I turn it back over to you, sir. God bless you for giving me an opportunity to speak tonight.
Dr. G.W. Parker, it's an honor to hear you. I mean, I feel very fortunate to have you here tonight. You know, it's a holiday, and this representation to me and to all of us means a whole lot because we're talking about freedom. And, Dr. Martin Luther King standed for that. So that's why we all have the opportunity to be able to be free, to feel good about what we do, who we are, and to be able to share oneness. And working with you for the last 3.5 years has been a tremendous experience. I've never worked with anybody as close as I have with you as my upline leader, and I proudly say that. And you have stood behind your word since we started working with you, and we want everybody to feel like that. See, you are here tonight working for yourself, but you will never work by yourself. The support's going to be here with you, including on special days like tonight. For us, there's no holidays because we love so much what we do that every day for us has become a holiday. Enjoying this process, building relationships, surrounding ourselves with tremendous people from here in the US all the way to Germany. Ladies and gentlemen, you got to spread the word. Nothing happens when you stay quiet. If you have a blessing, share it. And whoever's not going to hear it, it's okay. It's not their time. But their time will be here sooner or later. And then eventually you're going to surround yourself with tremendous leaders like you're seeing tonight. So if this is here, your very first time hearing this information, run with it. Our company has positioned itself where it needs to be. I've been in the industry for 31 years, and I can honestly tell you, Dr. G.W. Parker, you're a witness of that. We pulled the trigger when we started it, and we brought a lot of people. but a lot of people can't really see the transformation of a company and a concept. So you have to stick through the process for a 3 to 5 year game plan. And guess what happens? You're going to build so much momentum. And right now, our CEO has done so much to transform our company. I think if we're working hard, Dr. G.W. Parker, he works as hard as we do.
Yes.
And he always put himself in a position to be corporate side and also in the selling side of the opportunity. So he's in both worlds. So supporting left and right until we all achieve our financial goals and dreams. So turning it over back to you. If anybody that is here tonight wants to open up their microphone, say a few words on our celebration night, you're more than welcome to do that. Microphones and cameras are open. Thank you, Dr. G.W. Parker. I love you, sir.
God bless you. Love you too, brother.
And congratulations to all those leaders that are coming up. Jay Early, as a matter of fact, brought an incredible leader, and then this other leader brought another leader. So it's the information has been spread. So Ambry, James, you guys are doing a phenomenal job, and you're following your path and the footprints of what the compensation plan has to offer. They're pretty systemized, as a matter of fact, ladies and gentlemen. Their materials are top notch. What they're bringing to the table, it's something impactful. Okay, so that's that. Now I'm starting to see exactly what they're doing, paying attention to their details. So that's all I wanted to say. Anyone?
Well, guys,
Feel free to put the microphone. Richard.
Speechless, but I just want to say happy holiday, MLK Day to everyone. It's always a pleasure to get on here and see the growth of our family, the growth of the organization, and the growth for MWR. I just want to welcome all the newest people, less than 30 days, less than 1 week, less than 48 hours. Welcome to a team that's here to stay. And like I said, any way that any of us on this call or in this picture, you reach out to us and we'll gladly support and help you.
Thank you, Richard. Wow.
Yeah.
Jay Early.
Hello?
Mr. Early.
I heard somebody yell hello. Can everybody hear me okay?
Yes, sir.
Jay, let me ask you a question before you start. What time is it over there where you're at?
Almost 3 o'clock. 3 minutes
Let's-
to 3
Let's give
a.m.
heart emojis to this incredible leader.
Yeah, that's
3
8
a.m.
Tuesday morning, Monday morning.
Yes, it's another day.
Wow.
Okay. What was I going to say? I just lost my track. Thank you, Fernando. This is what I want to say because I think it's very important. Everything that everyone said is right on key. I spent 32 years servicing the financial needs of the military. Everything that our extras do here, I had a little office with one employee and we did it by hand. We wrote the letters, for the to get somebody's credit straight. Okay. I sat down with people and did balance sheets and all that kind of stuff. Showed them how to save the tax dollars. One individual, but I could only help 6,000 people. Why? Because it was just me. And just think of this. Our goal is to hit 10,000 this year. If we only hit half of that, that's 5,000 people that's directing people to this services. And what's the biggest problem in America right now today? Something I worked my whole life for. Finances. People. I heard somebody say 80%. I say 90% of the people don't know how to handle their money. Okay, because the one thing that they do not teach in school and never have and never will, unless you happen to pay to go to one of those expensive colleges, then they don't want you to know how to handle your money. They don't want you to know how to invest your money. The millionaires, they want to hold on to it. The factory workers want to keep you working for them, paying you the lowest thing possible so they can make the biggest amount of profit. So what we need, we want people to form an army to go all across America, and eventually they're coming over here where I'm at, and I can't show it to you. I'm pressing up on my business German because I'm here waiting. Okay. But for right now, my focus is on, I think it's 280 million working people between the ages of 25 and 65, I bet it is. And think of this, 20% of the people at a minimum on retirement are still working. You have an opportunity to help your senior citizens in your family. Okay. But you've got to help them. Get them into the program. Put somebody under them for them. They have friends who are in the same situation. Go to Walmart. Talk to the greeter that's there. Look at the night guard that's working. Okay? There's so many people that you can help, but you have to do this. Just what I'm doing. Watch my lips. You have to open your mouth. And now we have all the tools. Um, my team, I got some dynamic people I'm working with. We are going to get your attention. You might not see us now. I guarantee you, you'll see us in the next 90 days. When I say you, I don't mean just you. I'm talking about the internet will see us. They will see us and they will come. You open the doors, they will come. You give them the information, they are coming. But you have to be seen. You can't hide. You can reach out in the supermarket and touch somebody, and I guarantee you, you got at least a customer that wants to change their paycheck, that wants more money back on their paycheck, that wants to lower their car insurance. I gotta stop. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I'm sorry. I really love what I'm doing. I've been doing it all my life. Okay, but we need you. I'm talking about the new ones, especially, to get in here and become part of this army. Ours is team is called Project 10,000. Everybody's got a different name, but we need to help people.
Wow.
Thank you, Fernando.
Jay, thank you so much. We give you kudos and great seeing you here at 3 a.m., a little over 3 a.m. your time. Ladies and gentlemen, I mean, I'm speechless. Anybody that wants to talk, you can open up your microphone before we leave. Remember, we're celebrating tonight, and it's an incredible celebration that has impacted us and many generations to come. Demetrius, I see Demetrius with your hand up. Hey, Demetrius.
Hey. You can hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. I looked through. I think I looked through a couple things and like the video you showed, and I guess I got to get with my upline, but I know we was on a Zoom. I'm trying to see what I'm missing.
Okay.
And what I'm saying by that is, I hear that it's the greatest thing, and you know, what not. And I'm trying to grab what you grabbing, right? To say that it is. I'm not. It's something that I think I'm not connecting, right? To separate the business to say that this, why we should go and get everybody and their mama, aunties, and this is the one, right? Because it's something that it ain't nothing. It got to be there because I know who on here. They see it, so I'm just saying. It's something I'm missing and I'm not seeing it, right? And let me ask this last question. I know it's saying something about you not using your own money. Is it a program or is it something that you come in and they funding the project for you up front, like a pay it forward and you paying it back? Is it something like that where you bring others in and they do the same thing? And is that one of the things that's part of the program? Because I hear it, but I didn't see it. It's like I'm missing something.
Demetrius, let me help you out. Fernando, I'll grab this one, and guys, we'll wrap it up. But Demetrius, just to give you some clarity, think about this. What you've just seen is the fastest growing financial strategies company in the country. Now, let's simplify this thing.
Say that again.
What you've just seen is the fastest financial strategies company in the country. That's MWR. Now, I'm going to help you out a little bit. All right, you got that much, right?
Okay.
Okay, now let's just take it one bite at a time. What we bring to the table are the solutions to the problem that most people have. In conversations that you have day to day with people, Does money ever come up in that conversation?
Yes.
We're in the money business. We can fix that. You think about the number of people that you know right now. We just working
Correct.
from your list. We're working from
Correct.
your list on. Yes.
Right.
All right. So just think about the number of people that you know right now who would like to pay less in taxes. That's a lot of people, right?
Okay.
All right. Now let's think about the number of people that you and I know that want to or need to fix their credit. That's a lot of people. Let's think about the number of people that you and I know that would like to eliminate their debt sooner rather than later. That's a lot of people. Let's think about the number of people that you and I know that would like to save money on their cell phone, internet, cable, satellite, automobile insurance, all of those things. Put that money back into your pocket. All right. Now, let's talk about the investment side as it relates to silver. You and I have always known about precious metals, gold and silver. People talk about it all the time. Many of us already hold a silver or even gold for that matter. But wherever you've got it, whether it's in a safe deposit box in the bank or under your bed or buried in your backyard, all you got is that precious metal. Yes, you will take advantage of the appreciation. The first silver eagle that I purchased several years ago, I got for $23. That same silver eagle right now today is nearly $100. So that's appreciation. But now, here's what separates us from everybody else. Not only do you get to invest in the silver, but you now have the ability to earn passive income from holding that silver. You take advantage
Hold
of
on. Stop right there. What separates you from the because there's plenty of programs that does that, what you just said. So what separates us from other programs that does the same thing you're saying? There's plenty of programs out there. So I'm asking you.
No, sir. No, sir. We need to speak offline because there's not
one. Yeah.
Dimitri, there's not another program that does this. I challenge you to find another program that will allow you to invest in silver and then get a return on it every single month. Not appreciation, but I'm talking about a passive income. It doesn't happen. That we're the only company in the history of this world that has been able to pull this off. Nobody else is doing it. You can't find it anywhere else. You won't find
it. Okay. I think I got what you just said with that. That's why I'm talking to you now, like trying to see what separates, right? Because you just said something that makes sense. Okay. Other programs, you do invest in silver and gold, but it accumulates over time. But you're saying you get a passive and that on top of that. You're saying.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. And that's the separation. But not only that, let's say somebody says, man, I want to find some money. I don't have access to money, but I want to find some money to begin to invest in the silver. Let's look at MWR Fundable 360. This is business credit that you're building in order to secure funding of $50,000 minimum. All right. So we've created the avenues that people can use to get to the level where they can start making these investments. But here's the crazy part. Along the way, Demetrius, you're going to be introducing to people and getting paid for sponsoring those people into the business. Whether they are a customer or a business owner, you're going to get paid up front. The compensation plan plays out every single day. With as few as 36 people on your team, if you could pull your family together in the next few days and sign up 36 people, and you did it by Friday, Saturday, you would start earning from MWR $50 a day, $1,500 a month. That money kicks in the following day. Not to mention all the bonuses that you're catching from signing all these people up. See, that's what we see. That's what Jay sees. That's what the person that invited you here tonight sees. It's a $259.95 investment that can create a situation where you'll make more money than you could ever spend. I told you earlier, I walked away from a $65,000 a year job to do this full time. Demetrius, when I saw this at 55 years old, imagine this now, grown man going to a job every day, paid on Friday, broke on Monday. You've never had to do it, so you probably understand what I'm talking about. But it freed me from that madness, that chaos, that paycheck to paycheck living, working just to pay bills and destined to die broke. That's what we bring to the table, my friend. So I strongly encourage you to follow up with the person that invited you. Get all your questions answered and join us on this crusade. Let me ask you a question before you go. Where do you live in the country?
Florida,
Florida.
Tampa, Florida.
Lord have mercy, my friend. We got boots on the ground already. Matter of fact, I'm coming there to do an event in the near future. Listen, brother, you look, I'm gonna mess around and sponsor somebody that you know when I get down there if you haven't sponsored them already. I'm telling you, everybody and the mother wants a piece of this and gonna want a piece of it. It will be a household name in the next 12 months. That I can
I'm
promise.
gonna get with Emory so I can definitely walk up that wall so I can feel what you feel. I like what you're saying with the number of people, but I got to go through the product that make the people say, I want that product. And if I sign them up, they're not leaving tomorrow because they're not making no money and they can't see compensation plan. And, we can get programs that we say, hey, bring people in for $1. People want to come in for $1. So I know now the product got to be real good. And somebody say, hey, man, this is like the best thing smoking right now. And I'm gonna have to get with Emory so I can see that, and I want to see it. I'm not saying it's not there, right? Because they here. I just want to see it where it's like it's the best thing smoke. Like this product is wild, So I think it's there. I'm just throwing that in there. I'm not saying it's not.
No, that's fine. Get with Emory. That's for sure. I want you to do that and let him walk you through it. But Demetrius, I'm gonna close with this. You say the product and the services, they got to be dynamite to draw these people, and they are. We offer a 30-day money-back guarantee. So what is MWR saying to the average person that joins the platform? If we don't impact your life in a positive way, help you make more money, lower your taxes, enhance your credit score, do all of those things in the first 30 days, you call the corporate office and say, I quit, and they'll send your money back. This is a multi-million-dollar year operation. We're not going to lose it for $159.95. But I'll go further, Demetrius. As much as I like the services, as much as those services have done for me, you know what the most exciting part of this platform is for me? It's the revenue share plan. It's the money. Listen,
right.
3 people, 3 business partners, and 1 outside customer guarantees you $150 a day. $150 a month, $5 a day. What is the cost to maintain the membership? $159.97 or $159.95. So I'm a few dollars away from this thing paying for itself. But what happens when those 3 go out and get their 3? Now I've got 12 people on my team. Now I'm in the trenches with these people and I'm helping them. I'm doing 3 ways. I'm doing overviews. I'm providing them the Zoom. So now 12 people pays me $20 a day, $600 a month. I ain't got out of the bed yet. All right. Now, what happens when those 12 get excited and do the exact same thing? 12 turns into 36. Now you're making $50 a day, $1,500 a month, whether you get out of bed or not. Now we're getting started. It's the compensation plan that drew me, and that's what's keeping me here. Now I'm taking this money that I'm generating from this revenue sharing plan, and I'm buying silver every week. I'm buying silver. I'm stacking. The value continues to increase, and my income from it continues to increase. Now, personally, my goal, I'm currently right now a 2-star regional director with MWR. All right, that's nearly $10,000 a month. They give you one of these rings right here when you hit that. The next man up is Fernando Ramirez. But listen, that is not even the real money. I'm using the proceeds or this income being generated and putting it into silver. My goal is to have enough silver stacked where it's paying me more than what I make from the revenue sharing plan. See, because in order to get to the revenue sharing plan to generate the income, I've got to interact with people. I've got to talk with people. I've got to sponsor people. I've got to work with people, train people, coach people. With enough silver in play, my friend, I can travel the beaches of the world. Never pick up the phone another day in my life if I don't want to. So that it's freedom that I'm after. Be able to dictate the terms myself. And so we've got a chance to get there, but I'm excited for you. Tampa, Florida is wide open. We got boots on the ground right now. A young lady by the name of Ana Rodriguez, who's a realtor in the Tampa, Orlando area, saw this program 3.5 years ago, jumped in 90 days, my friend, 90 days, positioned herself to be a regional director, making $200 a day, $6,000 a month, $73,000 a year. 90 days. This is no long-term proposition. Hit the ground running, Demetrius. I'm excited for you, buddy. Get back with Emory right now, and let's get you going.
Yes, sir.
God bless you all.
All right. Thank you very
You're welcome.
much, Dr. G.W. Parker. We all took a class after the presentation. After the presentation comes the conversation. It was pretty awesome. Blessings to you all. Have a good night. You can open up your microphone and your cameras and say
Good
good night.
night. I love the meeting after the meeting, boy.
Yeah. Monifa. Yeah.
Good
Awesome.
night.
Good night.
Thank
All right,
you
good
all.
night.
Tomorrow we got,
Good
as a
night.
matter of fact, tomorrow we got Keys to Home Ownership at
You
5
got what?
p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. East Coast time. Keys to Home Ownership for those that are looking for a house, rent to own is the program that we're going to be sharing tomorrow, which is one of our services with MWR. Good night, everyone. Bye.
Good night, John Boy.
You're breaking it down,
Good night,
Dr. Parker.
John.
Good
Boy.
night. Thank you.
Good night.
Everyone.